online? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Hmm. Good. Now next, share your thing. Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Nice. Now, good. Acha, do you guys know this CSS new logo? Did you guys see the new CSS new logo, ma? Yeah. Like, did we discuss that? Yeah, that is nice. Okay. So because recently CSS got it into incorporated this one into their logo, so you can just check it on those things officially. So even you can get updated always. Try to get it a new updates every day, ma. Try to read some kind of a dev.to or medium or something like hash node so that you will get a new ideas. Okay. Now let's see. Online 729 any of the full stack web development. I don't think full stack is available, but front end is actually going on 729. We are in CSS middle. They have completed the CSS one. That is the difference here. Okay. Now, anyway, now let's go here. File, open folder. Let me go here. Full stack 9. Now, before we go further, and I will explain you one more time the position. But before I explain position, does any one of you have any websites to show, sir? Does any one of you have any websites to show? Is this yours? Okay, grahambellinfo.netlify.app. Online someone did. That's nice. Whoever did not do it to the sites, please try it now. Okay. Now everyone see this site. Before you understand, before you go into the sites, how it is looking, can you guys create the same site, ma? Can you create the same site? How did he do that? First, he may have used something display flux to keep the elements here. Okay, to in center. Or he may use or margin paddings also. Later, how did he keep this photo left side, sir? Float? How did he keep this one right? Automatically the paragraph will be in the middle now. How did he keep this one in center? Text align center. Perfect. And only for this text, he put it something called background. And he just wanna, when I click on it, it will go to another page. Now in this page again, left side something is there, right side something is there, and left side corner something is there. Right side corner something is there and middle something is there. Can you tell me how did he do that? Using position. Using, see, understand. This is the interesting point. Float will just remove the flow execution. Imagine after this and another paragraph is there. If you put it float, this paragraph will come here. Because according to the paragraph, nothing is there. The element is floating. But instead, what he did is he put it an absolute and he used it, that absolute, to go to different pages, different points. Absolute position works for the body. When he made to move, he made this thing into move. With this example, you can able to understand what we have discussed yesterday and all. Now today I will show you one more time how to do that position. But this is one of the fine examples of position, sir. Let's go here, position. See, this is also similar to, this is like a display flux only with a flux wrap. But you can achieve it the similar thing using position also. You may have achieved it using position also. Now we will also try it, sir, similarly. Now, position, let's see, is there any games for position? We don't have position for any pages. But let's see, what is the use of position? If you go to this page, sir, let's understand the position property in detail. By default, every element will have a position static. What is the default position for every element, sir? Static. Sir, will there be any use with the static, sir? If you put it any element static, can you able to move that element? No. Can you apply top? No. Can you apply bottom, left, right? No. You cannot apply anything because that is a static position. See, static is the default value. An element with static position is not positioned in any special way. A static is said to have not positioned, and an element with its position set to anything else is said to be positioned. So it will not work. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts, sir? No? Next. Sir, can I give one element relative? Can I give an element relative? Relative means compare with the previous values. Compare with the... Okay. Now, for example, I'm sitting here. If someone said, move top 10 pixel, I will just move to the top 10 pixel. If someone said bottom 10 pixel, I will move to the bottom 10 pixel, or left or right, I can move. Right or not? But from where I'm moving, if someone said it, one box to move left, right, top, bottom, it will move. But from its previous position, it is moving. From the current position, whatever the position it is there, from that position, it is moving, right or not? Right or not? That is called relative. What it is called? Relative. Now, relative is similar to static, but it will have top, right, bottom, left properties. Okay. Now, it will get adjusted from its position, the previous position, whatever the position normally it is having it. Any doubts? Any doubt, sir? Is there any doubts in the relative position, ma? No? You can even try it. If you put it a relative position, now I will show you in online compilers. Let's take it here, one div. Now here, index.html. What is this? What? Why code is not coming? This is not coming. You can do it in VS Code, ma. Sometimes I like to do it here also. Programmis.com. HTML. Programmis HTML compiler. HTML editor. Now here inside the HTML, I have one div. Div dot class name box div. Now go to your CSS, write it here. Dot box height 100 pixel or 200 pixel, width 200 pixel, background color red. Sir, why you are doing it in online compiler? Sometimes it's better to do Ray. Why? Because if you do it always VS Code, it's like you will be habituated with your shortcuts. Sometimes it's better to do some challenge. Now let's go here anyway. Now, if I give some position here, this one, let's go with something 100 only because they are actually bigger. So if I give position relative, is it moving anything? Does it move? Does it move, ma? No. When you give position, nothing will happen. But here, if you say top 50 pixel, automatically from top 50 pixel, it moved. Can you see that? Or left 20 pixel. From left side, it's going 20 pixel. From its current position, it is moving left side 20 pixel. Now, originally, where is the box? Here is the box. From there, top left. That's how it went. उसको बोलता position. What is it? Oh, sorry. उसको बोलता relative position. What is it called? Relative position. Any doubts? No. Instead of this, if I say absolute, what is absolute will do? Absolute will move from the original. If I go absolute, now it will go. If I write it here, write 0 pixel. See, so right 0 pixel means right side 0 pixel move, right or not? But right side 0 pixel means I will not move only na. That is relative है. Absolute ऐसा नहीं check करता. Absolute means it will actually go to the end. Always it will check the body. It will check the body. देखो, when you say right 0, it went to the 0 pixel of body, not its previous position. Is it clear, ma? You have one basic room. Inside this one guy is there. And this guy, he is moving normally, relative. So imagine he is moving it for the room. Based on the room size he is moving. इसका बोलता है absolute. Online, anyone have any questions? Online or offline? आराम से सोचो. Absolute any questions है? हाँ. Absolute means it will work for the body. Absolute means like, see, now position relative. I said it one more time, relative. Now I said right 0 or left 0. Does it move anything? Does it move anything, ma? Anyone tell me why it is not moved? Because you said it left side 0 pixel move karo. 0 pixel move karo bole to? No move only. It will not move. कोई doubt है? No. But if you say absolute, अभी क्या हुआ? Did it move? Hey, देखो. If I say absolute 0 pixel, did it move? क्यों? 0 pixel बोले तो slightly it moved. क्योंकि अभी 0 पिक्सल बोले तो 0 पिक्सल मूव वो नहीं है. अभी 0 पिक्सल बोले तो बॉडी का 0 पिक्सल जाओ. If you are absolute, if I said it top 0 pixel, I'm telling you to go to the 0 pixel of the body top. But relative बोले तो just top में 0 pixel move करो. If I said you to go out of the room, or if I said you to just give a gap, so both are different. That's not much difference is there, like relative and absolute. Absolute works for the body, that's why I said. If I said a top 0, automatically it will work for 0 pixel of the top. Any doubts? Absolute also removes the next element from its execution. Now imagine here, Control C, Control V. Now this box, second box will also have box 2. Dot box 2. Background color. Blue. Can anyone tell me where is red color? पहला वाला रेड कलर है. 2 बॉक्सेस है. पहला बॉक्स रेड कलर है. सेकेंडरी बॉक्स हैव ब्लू कलर. तो वो रेड कलर बॉक्स किधर है? Behind. क्योंकि the first one, when it become absolute, it will say I will work for the body. The second guy think it's like it's not there only, and that is also absolutely na. Both will work for body only na. And what I said it go to the top 0, left 0. I said it you to go to the right corner of the room. Next guy also I said to the right corner of the room only. You went there first. Second guy also should go to the same place. He will overwrite you. Right or not? Because they should be in the same place. Now whoever have more Z index, they will win. That is what I told you yesterday. If I give box 1, either using this property only in CSS, they will do so many magics. Box 1, like box 1, Z index. If they say something like 2. Now see, now where is blue? Right? Now I will do some small trick. Dekho. Right? 110 pixel width 110 pixel. left 10, right 10. Any doubts, sir? Box 1, 20, 20. Can anyone guess what happened here? क्या हुआ इधर? Can I tell? देखो दो एलिमेंट्स है. So दोनों elements are like position absolute only. I said it first, second element to go left 10 pixel, top 10 pixel. Second element is here. Now for this first element, I will say like left 20 pixel, top 20 pixel. So they will sit it here. Now you will get it some kind of background now, imaginary background. If you adjust the numbers correctly now, you will get it really a nice look. 112, 112. Or 115. Why don't it come exactly the nice look which I thought? Left side also here, instead of 20 pixel ma 15, 15. Now this blue color border is there na? You know what the people will do? People, instead of directly giving the border blue color, they will say border something gradient. Imagine if I make it a background linear gradient. This is how people do some kind of shadows. Blue comma pink. Hmm? Why linear gradient is not applying? Control KC. See, I am just doing something more just to show you how these things works. It's not necessary like you should do it all. Oh, instead of semicolon, I put this L. That is why it did not work there. That's what I'm thinking. Why? Green. Can you see some kind of border came? Can you see green and blue border came? Actually, there is no green and blue border only. People will think it like how to make these shiny borders. But actually I did not make any shiny border. I put a big box and a small box. Big box absolute and small box also absolute. They both are in the same position. Okay. And the background guy is actually lightening up. Are you getting my point, Ma? This is actually the effect which we will do it in most of the times. Any doubts? Online, any doubts? Are you using more? No, I am using shortcut. I'm using something called Windows only. Online compiler shortcut keys will not work. In VS Code, it will work. I'm using Windows. This is a basic Windows one. Now, next one, sir. Sir, position absolute हो गया. उसके बाद क्या है? देखो, instead of saying absolute, if you say position fixed, तो वो क्या होता? कोई change है इसमें? कोई change में है सर? No. There won't be any difference between fixed and absolute. वो exactly same रहता. खाली difference क्या है? When you scroll the page, it will not scroll. Now, if I go here, if I say something and another div dot uh, big, sorry, div class big, then div. If I go here, div, if I say dot big, height, 2000 pixel, and background color, background pink. Now, can you see this? I'm scrolling it. When I'm scrolling, is moving? If it is absolute, it will move. That is the difference between absolute and fixed. कोई डाउट है? और एक है, वो स्टिकी बताता. स्टिकी क्या है? Now, if I take this one, only one element, I want it to be sticky. Now, sticky. Now, the problem with the sticky is, sticky, it will ask some kind of logic. Top some 100 pixel. Whenever you reach top 100 pixel, na, then it will become fixed. Dekho, initially, is it fixed, sir? Is it fixed, sir, initially? Is it fixed, ma, initially? No. When you are reaching it, sir, slowly, whenever you reach the top 100 pixel, it became fixed, sir. Initially, it's not fixed. Later, it get fixed. उसको बोलता sticky. Okay? कोई doubt है इसमें? No. If you really think and you can able to make really nice animations, sir, like code pen, CSS, gradient, borders, CSS, code pen, and I will show you how they did it. CSS gradient borders. Now, can you see this gradient border, sir? And I hope now you understand how they did that. Are you getting my point, sir? And you can make it something, a lightning effect and all. You can make it more and more some kind of cool lightning effect and all. In future, we will learn animations. And when you know animations, you will do this. Same logic. Only thing is you will make them move. Doubt, sir? Any doubts? No. Okay. Next one, sir. Someone asked me in the HTML class, sir, how to put a background video in CSS when we started our CSS. You remembered? When we started our CSS class, I told you background image. You asked me background video कैसा है. तो ये सेम लॉजिक है. अभी बैकग्राउंड बॉर्डर दे दिया ना, तो ऐसा बैकग्राउंड पूरा बैकग्राउंड को एक वीडियो देता. तो वो वीडियो एब्सोल्यूट है, वो चेंज नहीं होता. ऑन दैट यू विल पुट वन टेक्स्ट. वो टेक्स्ट रिलेटिव है, वो मूव होता. इज इट क्लियर? डाउट्स? No. Okay. Just try background video to make your website something cool, but don't put lengthy videos. It will not make your website nice. Okay. Now let's go. Position. I hope online it's clear. Position. After the position, sir. Online, if anyone have doubts, you can let me know. Then we will discuss here pseudo selectors and pseudo, elements. Pseudo selectors and pseudo elements. Pseudo selectors. Pseudo elements. Once you understand this now, almost basic CSS will be over. Like you will understand something like, uh, next one you will understand animations, transitions, and then you will do direct project only. Next week we'll do anyway. Online any doubts, ma? Online any doubts, sir? No. Pseudo selectors. Pseudo selectors. Pseudo selectors. Pseudo means not real, sir. I think you all know this. In your science, you will see pseudo element. Okay. Sometimes you will call pseudo people. Have you ever heard the word pseudo intellectual? No? Pseudo बोले तो वो रियल नहीं है, तो खाली रियल में प्रिटेंड करता. Like if someone calls you pseudo intellectual बोले तो that means they are thinking that you will just pretend yourself as intelligent, but you are not intelligent, kind of thing. Okay. Now this pseudo selectors used to select an element based on the state or position of an element, based on its state or position of the element, how it will work. That means it is not actually selecting element always. It is not selecting the element always. It is selecting the elements only in specific times, specific state. First pseudo classes. Pseudo classes uses double colon to select an element specifically. How do you select an element specifically? Like we have we have something like colon, first line, first letter, we have something like first line, first letter, or a placeholder, or before, or after, after. Like this, we have so many. Now let's try these things, sir. Code pseudo index.html style.css inside the index.html exclamation enter, and here link css. Now what you will do, sir, here paragraph lorem 100, go here, first click go live. Now all I wrote in HTML is just a paragraph, ma. If I select a paragraph color green, what will happen, sir? Text color will be, but it will select whole paragraph, na? I want to select only paragraph ka first letter. Take it newspapers, blog articles, खाली first letter बड़ा रहता, remaining वाला पूरा छोटा रहता. तो वो कैसा करना है? तो first letter तो green कर. तो क्या हुआ? देखो फर्स्ट लेटर ग्रीन हुआ. I will show you. I will make it bigger. Font size 48 pixel. Can you see that? You can make it more interesting if you make it here float left, तो वो लेफ्ट में हो जाता. So it will continue also. Are you getting my point, ma? If you exactly put it as size, some 28, it will even continue. Any doubts, sir? No. Anyway, I'm not doing any position. How did I selected only one letter? That is using this double column. Am I selecting the full element? No, I am selecting the one element, only specific location. Specific location. It is done by these two columns. This is called pseudo class. Okay. For selecting the pseudo class, you will say it like two columns. That means paragraph, but not the full paragraph. Inside that paragraph, only first letter. That is what it's meaning. Paragraph. Inside the paragraph, not full paragraph. Inside the paragraph, only first letter. Any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts? Next. You can even say paragraph first line. See, can you see that? first line. I can say color red. So first line red ochata. Interesting is it will only understand responsive. If you open in mobile phones, how much first line is there? Automatically first line. Because only first line is becoming red color. Can you see that? Automatically it will understand. It's not like only fixed size. Always Kali first line will be red color. Sir, what if I wanted second line, third line? No, not possible. If you wanted second line, take only second line as pan element and then give it your own color. Some class name and give color. But it is not specific. Automatically changing color kind of thing is not possible with second color or any other color. Only first line it is possible. Now next. Now next one, sir. Paragraph colon something like mostly people will use. We don't use backdrop and all, but mostly people uses after before. If I use before, first letter of each word, you can't do that. That is not possible. First letter of each word is not possible. Only first letter is possible in direct CSS. But you can try it in JavaScript. You can try to select it like JavaScript. What it will do? JavaScript will take your paragraph, whole paragraph. Then it will cut it into different words. And it will give you all the words. Then you will give all the words one class name. And then for that class name, you will give CSS. Are you getting my point? That is possible. But direct CSS में नहीं आता. Now, before and after. If I write it here in before, you will write some property called content. Imagine content Prasad. Now, if I go here, can you see before Lorem Prasad came? This Prasad is a text, ma? No. Prasad is not a text. Prasad is something it like you wanted to add before certain element. Or like for example, I wanted to add something called left arrow. I want to add some kind of some left arrow. I will use 2017. Why it is working on it? 01H. I thought it will work nicely. $128. Some different symbols will be there actually. 421. You can say quat, I think. Will it work? Quat. In this content, you can give some symbols, sir. Whatever you write it here, it will come before the element. It will come before the element. Usually, how the people will use to make it some kind of big quotations they will use. Okay. So I will use this. I will say left quad, character code, character code. Same like in HTML, symbol code will be there. In CSS, character code will be there. Left quotation ka character code is, can you see this? These are character codes. Okay. Now I can use it. 201C. Let me try it. 201C. Can you see? Can you see left quotation came? I can even say font size 48 pixel. Did I write that in normal quotation ma? Did I write it in HTML? No. I write it in JavaScript. Sorry, I write it in CSS. CSS में कैसा रहता? Before, after use करता. This before and after will be used in every application. For nice complex applications, you can use this before. Okay. Same thing. If you want it right side, you can even try right side. Paragraph after. Same like before, after. Content. You can give whatever the content you like. Sir, how do you know these symbols? Don't worry, you just go and check it in internet, you will find them. Okay. So right quad character code. 2019 201A 201A ये 201C है ये 201A है. Is it there? Huh? 1A ना? हाँ. Comma came रे. It did not came top, it came down. It did not came top, it came down. Single low 9 देखो. Write single quotation mark, but I want write double quotation mark. This is the logic. Leave that to U plus. Leave this U plus. U plus means that character code ka symbol they will say. If you remember in HTML when you write symbol codes you will put hash na before. Either U plus hai. If you put this escape symbol that U plus will come automatically. Now this. Oh, this is a different arrow. No, this is not the arrow I want. Double angle quotation mark. This one 0022. No, I don't think so. That is not what I'm asking. Mm-hmm. 201C left double quotation. That is what we did yesterday last time. Where is right one? Right quotation I want. Right quotation. Seriously. 202C. Okay. Don't worry, you will find it. Once you find it, just give it, it will come. See, now it got this na. Now I got this chota one. I will increase its ka size. Font size 48 pixel. Color green. I know that they are not matching, but you can try it to find the exact symbol. You will get it. Any doubts, ma? Every element. Can anyone tell me what every element will have position? What is the default position for every element? Static. Now, can I change it? Obviously, I can. When it is static, you cannot change anything. So, static position I can change to something na? Now, I will change before the element and after the element. This quotations ka position I will change. I will change position for this quotations. Position absolute. And I will say top 0, left 0. And you can able to make the same logic. Top 0, left 0, width 100%, height 100%. And instead of content here, oh, I'm giving it for this first letter. Give it for before. Can you see it stop? The background color RGB 0, 0, 0. Now RGBA 0.4. Did you see what happened? Remove this quotation. Did you see what I did, sir? Can anyone guess what I did? I made the background color using this before logic. I made the background color using this before logic. Ma. You can try before quotation not showing. It will show, sir. Dekho. Select the element and if you put now quotations I removed. Now I put the empty one, make it absolute. So what you did, sir? You gave one quotation before. You take this quotation absolute bole to it will go here. Top 0, left 0. And you will say take full body, height 100%, width 100%. It takes full body. And then you say make your background as light. Ho gaya. And anyway, absolute whatever you put, it will stay in back only. Na? If you remember, one day you asked me the question how to make your background image lighter and keep your front ground full. And I told you it will be discussed when the position one. And this is how. Are you all getting my point, sir? Using these things, you can actually make it something really nice logic, sir. What do you want me to repeat one more time? Like you want me to repeat before and after, or you want me to repeat how did I make it the background? Dekho, what is before and after, sir? Before and after will give some content. Just if I give some content, it will give the content before the element. Simple. There is nothing logic in it. But how I did is, what I did is, I first make it here empty background. Can you see empty one? What did I add before, sir? See here, what did I add before? Nothing, na? I put empty, na? Did it add anything before? That's what you think, but actually it is added. Empty string is added. You think nothing is added, na? Even user will think nothing is added, but actually added, which is empty string. Then वो empty string को हम position देता, position absolute करेगा. Position absolute करे तो it will work for body. Then I will say top 0. I will say left 0. Left 0. People will not see any difference here because you are adding actually something left 0, top 0, nothing. Empty string. तो इधर height 100% करता. Width 100%. That means you are taking one empty string and you are giving that empty string full body. If you do video also, same logic. Okay. Now here, background color. Light, how to make light, sir? RGBA. 0, 0, 0. Last one is alpha, sir. I think you all remember alpha. 0.12, 0.8. Slowly light to dark, it will go. After adding this one is not showing green. It is not showing green because you are not having first letter, I think. I think online, whoever put that, it will go with the content. And if you give that content, it will some quotation mark and it will come, sir. Your code is not having any problem. You can check it. It will work. First letter it will show. Okay, next one, sir. Any doubts? Next. If you have input element, something like one input element, sir. Input element text. इसका INP, oh sorry, ID, INP. Now I go here. If I write it here, hash INP, hash INP. Now for this input, क्या करना है? For this input, I want to put color red. And for this input, I will give placeholder, enter name. Go and see my website. One input is there, na? What is the input placeholder? Enter name. If I go here, this input, what is this? Oh, did it fill that one? Did this guy came to the back? It should come to the back. Set index 0. Why this input is not active? This position absolute is taking its content, I think. If I give it, then I can, then I can actually occupy. Now if I go here, sir, imagine I'm entering some value. What color I'm getting it, sir? But what color is my placeholder? Placeholder. Placeholder, is it red? To make a placeholder red, sir, if you wanted to make a placeholder red, then you will have select the input, make the placeholder color red. See, absolute is overwriting it, sir. So better don't write it. Absolute is overwriting it. Now go here. See, now placeholder is red. Any doubt, sir? No. So total 5 properties we have discussed, ma. 5 properties we have discussed. First line, first letter, placeholder, before, after. There are some another pseudo classes also, but mostly people uses this 5. Okay. Now, first line selects the first line of the element elements text. Select the first letter, not first letter, actually first character of the element. Next, placeholder. Selects the placeholder of an input element. Placeholder of an input element before. Used to add or select some content before the element. Same thing if you wanted to do after the element, you will use after the element. Before will add some content to the before element, after will add some content to the after the element. If you write it before, just it will add some content, sir. Okay, no need to do background and all, just try to put it some kind of before and after logic. Next. Any doubts? Online, any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts? No. Next one, sir. Pseudo elements. These were very important actually. Pseudo elements. Pseudo elements uses single colon. They use a single colon to select an element based on its state or position. Based on its state or position. Now let's discuss one by one. We will have first we'll discuss something hover. div class box. Now you go here, something named box. What is the background color of box? Red, which is height 100 pixel, width 100 pixel. Can you see the box, ma? Any doubts in this box? No, you have height 100 pixel, width 100 pixel, one boxer. Now, whenever I put my mouse over the element, I want to change the background color. Write it here, box, hover, colon, hover. Colon means pseudo element and single colon, hover means mouse over. Over means mouse over. Now if I write it here, background color, green. So it will select the elements based on when you put mouse, sir. Originally क्या है background color? But when you put the mouse, it will become green. Some websites, whenever you put your mouse, they will zoom, they will move, they will shake. This all we will do slowly, but all have this property only, which is like whenever you put it, it will change. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts? इसको बोलता hover effect. Now next. I have input elements, sir. Here, imagine I have three input elements. I have three input elements here. NP1, NP2. Enter name, email, password. Now, only one is required. Do you guys remember what is required, sir? Required once you cannot submit. Until you enter the value, form will not be submitted. But imagine, sir, by seeing this website, can you able to tell, like, now go here, INP, now placeholder, I will just comment it. Now by seeing just the site, can you able to tell which one is required, which one is not? You know the first one is required because you see the code. But what if you don't know the code? By seeing the site, can you able to know user? No, no. I just want to show only the required field separate, kind of red border or something. Then I will go asterisk or something. Then I will say inputs colon required. That means input elements which are having required. Only those elements will have border 1 pixel solid red. Only these elements will be different. Normal గానే content లో ఇచ్చుకో. Like for example, if you wanted to give asterisk no, control C colon after content asterisk. Where is this? Oh, only for text elements it's coming now. It's not working. It should work. Usually, asterisk they will write it directly for label. In label here, input element, we will write a label, na? Label name, label name. And here itself, you will write the asterisk, most probably. That is not something we can add it here, but you can do that also, actually. Okay. Now go here, see this. It's not working. Input required. I selected the element. And whenever I selected, I should write it here content after asterisk. Font size large. For input elements, it's not showing. For content elements, actually, it will show content. Anyway, if you wanted only input elements which are required to select the elements which are required, you will use required. What if I want to select the elements which are not required? Then you can use optional. Then see all the elements which are not selected, optional. Or the elements, imagine some elements will be disabled. I want to select the elements which are disabled. Then give here input colon disabled. Only the elements which are disabled will be selected. See, first element is disabled, it will be selected. Or if you select it here, enabled, then only the elements which are not having disabled will be selected. Imagine some elements in the input, some elements in the inputs are read only. Read only. Read only means you cannot write it. Now, imagine I want to select only those elements which are having read only. I can say all the elements which are having read only, select them. Okay, but what if I want to select all the elements which are not having read only? Read write, it will select. Required, optional. Disabled, enabled. Read only, read. These are also pseudo elements only. Required, colon hover, colon required, colon optional, colon disabled. Based on the element state, we are actually selecting it. Colon enabled, required, optional, disabled, enabled, read only, read write, read write, read write, read write, or disabled, enable, read only, read write. Or let's go and check these websites. Like for example, in Google, if I type mobiles, Can anyone, I think you all know this answer, but can anyone answer me this question? When I type it in Google mobiles, first I am getting it here in violet color, second one I am getting it in blue color. Why? Why? Twisted. If something violet color means what is that, sir? That means that website I already visited, sir. Imagine if I open this website one time, already opened, then go back, तो ये भी violet हो जाए. That means, sir, the Google wants to show you the links which are already open in one color, links which are not open in another color. तो वो कैसा हो जाता? You know how to give anchor tag color. This is what the pseudo elements means based on different state, based on when you put your mouse, or based on whether required is there or not, like based on whether you open a link or not. Those things are also you can do. Let's go here. Let's write it one anchor tag element. If I write it an anchor tag, click me www.https www.cartoonnetwork.com. Now, if I type it, now if I go here, what is the original color, ma? What is the original color? Can I change that? Obviously, you know how to change the original color. If you say anchor tag, directly change hota. Or you can even write like this, anchor tag link. दोनों same है. Anchor tag link बोले तो only link property. Initial time. Initially anchor tag क्या है? Color red करो. तो पहला red है. और blue, your wish, originally blue. But if I click it, that is called active. What is it called? Active. Whenever it is active, I want color to be green. Color to be after active, like when you click on it, the moment you click it is active. The moment you click it is active, right or not? Whenever it is active, I want green color. But after visited, I want color to be black. Originally, what is the color? Then visited, I will say, I will use that color only. You can use that anywhere you want. Now that will become that color. Now go here. Now originally, what is the color, ma? When I click on it, it will turn to green, ma. Check it. Observe clearly. Now the moment I click on it, it will change. Can you see it? It turned for green 1 second. Then it opens. Then again it back. Now what is the color it is? Purple. Perfect. Any doubts? These are also pseudo only. Alright. These are also pseudo only. Now you can go and check here. Link active visited. If you want to check this thing, even in Google, you can check it, ma. For example, let's see Google is implementing this or not. Right click, inspect, select this anchor tag. I want to select exact anchor tag. I selected this. Now after selecting it, after selecting this anchor tag, now check it here, click this. If you click this, you can able to see this properties. Click this. I want to see, did anyone put it any active for this or any hover for this or any focus, target. I want to see all the things. Go down, go down. Can you see they put it anchor tag visited? What color? One purple, they put it. Can you see that, ma? I will change it. I will change it to sky blue. Now, can you see they turn to sky blue? Why they turn to sky blue? Visited है. तो visited का colors अलग दे दिया हम. I told you in the first day, do experiments with real websites that will teach you more to the real world. Imagine you want to create it one website similar to some, like, imagine you are creating one website, sir. You will take one references now. Okay. Now, sir, I am creating something similar to W3 schools. Imagine if you are creating something similar to W3 schools, go to the sites wherever you wanna create it similar, then change all the colors. And go here, go to the bodies. Then wherever they say the basic colors, colors are black. Go here, body. Did they put green any color? No, no. Then go down. You can go here, you can go to any kind of thing. Start learning now. This button, whatever this button is there, now you can change that button ka background color from green to some another color and check it how it is looking. Oh, this is looking not bad. Then automatically you can also apply in your website similar. Take some website CSS. Always check the nice website and take CSS, sir. You can go to some websites like awards to find really nice, cool websites. They will give you really big websites. Okay. You can take those websites and you can able to, get the similar thing. Or minimal.design. Design. No. Minimal design website. Minimal.gallery, not minimal.design. Minimal gallery. If you go to the sites, they will give you some nice websites links. You see those sites. See, someone did this site. Now, sir, I like this background. So right click, inspect, check karo. Each background. A background. I will take this. I will use it in my website. I will do my own change and I will do it. ऑनलाइन में बहुत टूल्स रहता चेंज करने का, तो आई विल यूज देम. कोई डाउट है सर? ऑनलाइन एनी डाउट्स आर देयर? Okay, there is nothing wrong in it. Just learn it in your learning phase. Now, how did they put with 100% height auto? And however the styles they used, whole styles you also use same way. In that way, it will work nicely. Okay. Whatever the properties they used, whatever the animations they used, just inspect them everything, sir. That will make you a better logic. See, whenever I put my mouse on it, it is coming. In JavaScript, you will do that basically. Online any doubts, ma? Online any doubts? No. We have so many pseudo elements, sir. Okay. We have so many other pseudo elements also. Like, like, imagine I have div dot box asterisk 5 box 1. Now, if you go to your website, sir, you will see all the elements which are having box are coming it like this nicely. Border, where is this? Border or margin 10 pixel. Go and check it. All are having na. I don't want the third one, that box one. Except this box. I want every other box to have the color. Except that box, I want every other box to have colors. Then I will use box select except not. Not बोले तो except whatever you selected, except those things, every other things will have that property. देखो, except box, which is like box one. Normally all are red color, na? But I said except box one, everyone have green color. Except box one, everyone have green color. This one will be useful in higher cases, like except one element, you can able to make multiple things. Or you can even try something like has. Has is like, imagine inside one div, paragraph is there. Lorem 10. Now inside one div, paragraph is there. Just write it lorem. Now I want to select only the element which has paragraph. I don't know which element is. I don't know which element is there, but is it having any is it having any any class name, sir? No. I want to select box which has paragraph inside them. So box which has paragraph. Only the first paragraph can be selected. See, because only that box is having paragraph. It will be more and more advanced if you go in depth. Actually, you have so many, like some 30, 40 are there, but mostly we will not use them. Okay. We will use something called nth child and all. We will discuss tomorrow nth child and all. Don't worry. We will discuss in detail about nth child and all, and we will play one game to understand this all things one more time. Okay. Regarding it. Any doubts, ma'am? Any doubts? But design your websites by checking into multiple websites. here they go portfolios. If I want portfolios, check it some nice portfolios and try to bring your also similar to the portfolio. You can check some person's portfolio and then try to bring yours also into something good logic. One page. Let's go this. Lasting long suffering of Israel's occupation, Palestine's mothers, provinces, sunrise. Snipers. Human lives, not numbers. Lives. What is this? That's it. They did not. Oh, they put an animation, 3D animation. They put each one name, Ray. See, this is the craziness of the web. Like people can do different. Any person can do for their own cause. Something really good logic. Good. Let their thing go on. So you try to create it your own site, sir, in your own way. Go here. See how they are doing, how much nicely they are doing it. Something new logic. Grids. What is this grids? Find the design job that matches you. Grid is a job platform, shows you the most relevant jobs. Okay. Nice thoughts. I hope no doubt, sir. Try to go to different websites and check it on new things. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you all, sir. There will be class Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow class is there, ma. Tomorrow normally class is there. Sunday there won't be any class. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, ma.